Hi, garden friends. I just wanted to go over your science notebook with you. So in your supply packet that you got this week, you received one of these types of notebooks. It might be a spiral bound notebook. It might look like a composition notebook. It might be different colors. I think some of them are blue, some of them are red. But the things they have in common, they should all have your name right on the front. And then depending on what grade you're in, if you are a 2nd through 5th grader, you've probably used this notebook before. So in the garden, we would use these notebooks during some of our different activities. What we're going to do now, since you've got it at home, is this is going to be your notebook or your journal to document all your garden science activities. And I just wanted to go over with you how to use your notebook. So every week that you have a garden lesson, one of the things you'll need to get out is your notebook. And you'll want a pencil, probably a good one with an eraser, so that you can do a really nice, neat job of your writing and drawing in your notebook. So as you open your notebook, you're going to always want to go to the next clean page to start your writing on whatever your assignment is. So you can see on this page, I just did my lima bean observation. The first thing you want to write down when you start using your notebook is you want to write down the date at the top of the page. This is important so that we know, as scientists, we know the date that we're making the observations. Then you're going to write some kind of title. In this case, I did lima bean observation. So you'll write down whatever title of the activity you're doing. So next week, I think we're learning more about plant parts. And so you can write plant parts or the parts of plants, however you want to word that for your title. And then you can write down all your observations. As you document things in your journal, there'll be time when you get to draw. So like if we look back, this was an activity where we tasted a bunch of different foods and we did some observations before we tasted them. So we have the names of the foods written down, and then we have pictures of the foods drawn, and then we have descriptions in words. So that's one way we'll be using this journal. Another way might be that you'll draw what plants look like to you. I think this is a wheat stalk. This is how she drew her wheat stalk. And then the other way we might use this journal is when you have activities like the bean seed diagram that we did this week. We'll be gluing those handouts into the journal so that all of your garden science activities are in one place. When we get back on campus, whenever that might be, I'm not sure if it'll be January or if it'll be next school year, whenever that is, you'll bring these back and we will have these there for you so you can continue on in the same science notebook. So by the time you're a 5th grader, if you started your science notebook in 1st grade or 2nd grade, you'll have all kinds of science documentation. You can fill that in. All right, it can grow with you. And don't worry if you ever, if you fill it up, if you write on every single page and you haven't finished 5th grade yet, we'll get you another one. Okay? Thanks, garden friends, for learning about your science notebook with me today. I hope you enjoy using them. Take care.